What is up guys, welcome back to the channel. So in this video I'm gonna tell you guys the best deck for the Mega Raid challenge. So I have completed my challenge with a 9-win record and a single loss. So here's it. Here you can see I have completed my Mega Raid challenge, and well, yeah, it was pretty easy. So this is the deck that I used. So I made a combination of Mega Knight, the Mega Knight and the Balloon deck. So basically I will just show you guys some of the replays so you will get a rough idea how you can use this deck. And trust me guys, this is the easiest deck that you can use for this challenge. And trust me, just see this win record. See, I have won almost all the matches. I just lost that one match because that was a pretty cheap cycle deck, so I couldn't counter that. So yeah, but this deck, trust me guys, this is one of the best deck that you could use for this challenge. Right, let's just quickly go and check a few replays so we'll get a rough idea about using this deck. Alright. Okay, so the main thing about this deck is use the Mega Knight to defend the opponent's Mega Knight. So don't try not to use the Mega Knight for offense, just use the balloon cycle for offense. So basically you put the balloon behind, put the balloon and put some minions behind it so that they can push the balloon towards the tower faster, or put the lumberjack and put the balloon behind him, so once he does, he drops the rage and your balloon will take out his tower. So that's the main strategy in using this deck. Alright, so yeah, that's it, and try to save your Mega Knight so until he drops his Mega Knight, so you will be able to counter that. Alright, so the main problem with this deck is you won't be able to defend the ground troops, so that's why it is very important that you use your Mega Knight for defense purpose instead of using it for offense. Alright, and another thing guys, the main thing about this deck is you need to use it properly for balloon cycle. Alright, this deck is meant to be used like a balloon cycle deck. Alright, the Mega Knight is just for the defense purpose. Okay, so that's the main thing about this deck. Alright, okay, so my opponent, mostly all of them were using somewhat like skeleton barrel or troops like that. Alright, so you guys make sure that you keep your minions or any other ground troops to defend that barrel or anything that's comes through. Okay, so most of the people were using these decks. Wait a second, I will just show you guys some of it. Okay, so the most common cards, just look at almost all these replays. They were trying to make it a cheap cycle deck. So when you're facing a cheap cycle deck, try to take out at least one of the tower using your balloon cycle before the last minute starts. Okay, so the reason I'm telling you to do this is because once the last minute starts, the double elixir time starts, then they will be easily able to defend your attack. So if you manage to take out one of their towers before the double elixir starts, then you're in a pretty good spot, I would say, because once the double elixir start, you can start defending, and if they are using a cheap cycle deck, they won't be able to get to your tower if you play the defense properly. So as I said, use the Mega Knight for defense, and trust me, you will not lose the match. Right, here you can see I am just using the Mega Knight for defending the Mega Knight. And yes guys, once you defend his Mega Knight using your Mega Knight, and in case your Mega Knight is alive with a good health, try to make a balloon cycle behind him like I just did here. This is the best cycle that you can do, but make sure that you defend his attack first before you do this. If you just put your Mega Knight ahead and put the balloon behind him, and he goes for the other side of the tower, then you're going to lose the tower as well. So try to avoid that. So yeah, this guy, I don't know what he was trying to do, but he should have used the balloon, you know. If he had used the balloon, he might have got a tower advantage on me, because he might have been able to take down one of my towers if he had put the ice golem and the balloon behind it, and maybe put the ice spirit or the fire spirit behind it. But, and this is the most important thing guys, whenever you are facing a deck like this cheap one, try to take out like one of its tower, or if you're lucky, or if you're in a good spot, then try to take out another one of his tower. Then just keep on defending instead of playing offense. Alright, so the reason I was playing offense with this guy is because this guy was not like, he had no idea what he's doing, and he was like, he didn't even reveal his balloon to me until the very last minute. So that's why I did go a little offensive on him. But trust me guys, don't go offensive on a good player. If your opponent is playing a good match, then trust me, you watch out and play little defensive once the last minute to elixir starts. Alright, so let me know guys how this deck goes for you guys, and thanks for watching the video. Subscribe if you're new to the channel.